but then he doesn't want to get vaccinated, and so till this point he's not allowed. Like he can't play again, but he's still not allowed to play home games. So he's like a part-time player right now. He can only play away games. I don't know if that's a law from like, like New York, because it has like more cases and all that. Maybe he's not allowed to play in New York, or I don't know if he's not allowed to play in some other places where there's a bunch of, infection cases. But yeah, he can't play home games. And like if you're a fan of basketball,
who does he play for again?
Brooklyn Nets. So he started. I think he started the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Mm-hmm. He went to the Celtics a couple seasons ago, and now he's in the Nets. He plays for the Nets. And if you're a fan of basketball, dude, Kyrie Irving is. You can say he's one of like the top 3 point guard of all time.
Really,
he's really good. It's beautiful to watch him play. Like his footwork, and he's just good. He's really good. It's awesome to watch him play. So it's kind of like something that the sport is losing just because, like what it looks like is like, you know what, you need a vaccine for everything you do. So if you don't have it, you can't do anything.
Right.
And like you showed us in the this case in the Australia Open, it doesn't follow numbers in science.
It's not.
So it's kind of like they're just doing it because they want to do it.
Well, and regardless of putting political things aside, you have to make a decision for yourself, because the original narrative of this started, well, if you don't wear a mask and if you go outside, you can kill others. We're past that. Right. We're at vaccines already. So I can't kill somebody else if they put on a vaccine. So if somebody who is unvaccinated gets in contact with somebody who is vaccinated, supposedly the person with the vaccine is already covered.
Yeah, like what's the harm? What's the danger?
That's your choice. It's like, but they're like, no, you need the vaccine to protect me. It's like, okay, wait, hold on a second. So we're going into a bullet fight here, and I'm going to wear a bulletproof vest to protect you. How does that make sense? I'm wearing the bulletproof vest to protect myself.
Right.
If you want to go in that gunfight, naked, bro, that's your choice.
Yeah.
So wait, no. You need to wear a bulletproof vest so you can protect me. No, it doesn't work that way. You're not a human shield. It's not the case. Or these vaccines just don't work. And they know it. And they're just trying and seeing what happens. So it's one of the two. But the problem is they're telling us these things work.
Right.
Okay, if they work, then why are we having this conversation? If Novak Djokovic wants to endanger, quote unquote, himself, then let him do it.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure most of this like big sport events, you can only go if you're vaccinated. Like to cheer or to watch it. I'm pretty sure you can only go if you're vaccinated to some places like that.
Yeah, actually, in the Australian Open, you can only attend the event. So the refs, the ball kids, the fans, everybody has to be vaccinated.
Right.
Everybody. So technically, if he was the only one in there, he would be the only one risking his life. And he's willing to do it. Yeah.
So, why are they stopping him?
Because they know what's better for him.
He's at his own risk, if that's the case.
He is.
Yeah. So we have the World Cup at the end of this year, 2022.
Oh, no way.
It's in Qatar.
Oh, man.
And
who wants to go there?
I was watching a YouTube video from this like soccer channel that I watch. They were like visiting the stadiums.
Actually, it is beautiful over there.
Yeah.
I take back what I just
said. So they did something really cool that they want you to be able to watch more than one game in one day. So all these stadiums, they're like at most an hour apart from the other one. Like a bunch of them like 15 minutes away.
If I'm not mistaken, those things were recently built.
They were built just for the World Cup.
That's crazy.
And they're going to be deconstructed. And like the parts are going to be given for like, that's pretty cool. The parts of the stadiums, they're going to be given away to like countries that I'm trying to like
develop
the sport in their country. Mm-hmm. So like the stuffs
must be nice to be rich.
All the stuff's just going to be given away, which that's pretty cool.
Sorry, different from Manaus when in Brazil in 2016 they built a stadium in Manaus that's like super remote and they don't even have a soccer team, do they? Manaus?
They don't.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And it's like in the like down the Amazon River, like far in. Okay, sorry, I just want
I'm
to put
not
that out
sure what they're using the stadium for right now. I know eventually there's gonna be a match. Is it a match or a game?
A game.
I don't know. English is stupid.
Either one.
Yeah, I know eventually there will be a game in that stadium, but I'm not sure what they use it for on like a daily basis,
Okay.
Anyways, so in Qatar, they already developed an app that has a QR code in it, and that QR code shows your vaccinated status, your vaccination status. So if you didn't have, like, let's say the latest booster, but you have all the other shots, if you're not like up to date with your vaccination status, you can't buy and you can't sell, you can't buy food, you can't go to a game, you can't do anything. You can't book a hotel. You
That's
can't do
amazing.
anything.
I love that idea. That sounds so good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going. First of all, because I don't have the money. Bro, it's $1,000 to watch one game.
Oh my gosh.
You can be like South Arabia and, I don't know, freaking Egypt. Egypt has a lot.
I thought you were going to say Colombia. I was about to shut your mic off and choke you with your microphone.
But yeah, it's $1,000 for one game, not including food, transportation, tickets, anything.
That's crazy.
So first of all, I couldn't go, not even if I wanted to. But yeah, like you can't do anything unless you're up to date with your vaccination status. So it's like, where does it go?
Well, and the thing that concerns me is, are people just rolling? Not that our people, that people are just rolling over and putting up with it,
Right?
because just because you're vaccinated, it doesn't mean that you won't get COVID or you won't get whatever it is that we're getting.
Because you can still get it.
Yeah, and from what I understand, if they keep talking about like, and there's variants, how are they chasing this thing? Obviously, there's still people getting COVID. People I know that are vaccinated have had COVID. They're still getting it, and they can still carry it, and they can still give it to other people.
Right.
Once again, we go back to it should be your choice. Listen, nobody is stopping anybody from walking into a McDonald's and slapping 3 cheeseburgers down their face with some fries and a Coke.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's taking people down to, hypertension, cholesterol, obesity, diabetes. Nobody's stopping them saying, hey, you do not go into Burger King. You do not go into Wendy's. You do not go and eat whatever. I don't care, whatever your fix is. And unfortunately, I feel so bad that we always pick on McDonald's. But hey, man, that little clown was cool when I was a kid. But the thing is, nobody's picking anybody else's life choices that are taking them down the road. Why? Sorry, I'm going to say it. There's money. There's money in the sick. If you're sick, there's money. And we're like, yay. Smoking? Nobody's stopping people from smoking.
Yep.
It's like, sir, you shouldn't smoke. That's killing you and everybody around you. And when you go home and you breathe your lungs full of smoke on your baby or on somebody else's baby, that's secondhand smoke right there. And that's probably even worse than the smoke itself.
Right.
Whether it is or not, it's still, that kid is not asking for it. And that's encroaching on somebody else's health and liberty.
Dude, you can go even to cancer. Cancer. It is proven scientifically that there are natural treatments for cancer.
Right.
That don't involve radiation or any of that stuff.
Right.
But guess what? Cancer is really expensive to treat.
Oh, of course. There's stories of people have chemotherapy and didn't even need it.
Right.
I mean, of course, I would say Google it, but it doesn't mean that it's true. But once again, there's stories, I've heard of stories of people that have had chemotherapy and it wasn't even something that they needed, but they put them on chemotherapy because it was the appropriate treatment to take. And chemotherapy is super expensive.
Right.
It's a good moneymaker. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much I want to rant about this, but I do want to say publicly, Novak, if you're listening, bro, I hated your guts. But I appreciate you, man.
Right.
Novak, I'll play with you, okay? You'll beat me, you'll leave me love at every single match. But I mean every single game, but I'll play with you, bro. Right. I support you. I'll clap for you, man. I'll clap for you, Novak. So, well, we do want to appreciate you guys for listening.
We want to appreciate you guys. It's not like we do.
Well, I mean, we kind of do. But yeah, if once again, we appreciate your comments. You guys can follow us on social media, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. We don't have a TikTok yet. Yeah. But you guys want to put any comments on there, we welcome them. We will answer back. We do like, it's funny, I get a lot of my comments to my personal email, and I'm not going to give out my cell phone because I don't want any more comments. But, the people that are close to me usually call me up and give me comments on the episode. So if you guys want to do it, I love you guys to death, but do me a favor, do it on social media. Makes our life easier. And, go ahead and follow us on there.
You can also reach us at trp@thisrandompodcast.com. If you have any suggestions or questions or hate speeches, we'll take anything, man.
Listen, it's not about hating us. All we're trying to do is put out an opinion. I appreciate everybody. I don't care how you feel about it. I really don't. I do appreciate each and every person. I just think that we need to give people the ability to think. So I just want to put that out there when you said hate. I know the episode was already over, but I want to make sure I put that in there.
All right.
Nice little parentheses. But anyways, we thank you guys for listening. And don't forget to live your life one random day at a time.